So we now have Anna who slams Curtis on the loose women, and this is just getting ridiculous.
I was angry at Curtis though, because it was Curtis that told him to go and tell.
Yeah, I wouldn't say I was just as angry as Curtis because I was like a different level of angry at Jordan. But I was angry at Curtis as well. But I mean, Curtis, just don't know what he's sees in him really. It's best I don't talk about Curtis.
No,
I'm gonna end up saying something.
since you've been
Yeah, I mean, Maura's the kind of girl to like, you know, I love Maura and everything, but I wouldn't leave her in a room with my man. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, hell no.
Hey guys, it's Murad Murali. Hopefully you guys are doing well today. If you haven't already, what are you doing with your lives? Click that button and subscribe to my channel. Don't be a pagan and subscribe for daily and consistent content, please. And follow me on my Instagram, Murad_Murali as well. I'd massively appreciate it. So what we have going on now is that Anna, who is on a loose woman, is really just taking the piss out of Curtis. And what is going on here is that apparently even Jordan is still attempting to flirt with her as well and wants to try and, you know, pick things up again.
Yeah. Even last night, he said sorry to me again.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's a
bit flirty. Oh, are you doing it?
Well, he's been in the building today. I spotted him. He came to see me in my dressing room.
He's been to see you.
Nice.
But fortunately, Anna is not like Joanna and shuts all of that down very quickly when she's asked on the show.
But Anna, I'm curious, would you give Jordan a second chance if he...
Absolutely not. No. No way.
Now this I find quite confusing. I didn't really expect Jordan to have, you know, any integrity left or any dignity left from what had taken place, but I didn't expect him to continue to try and flirt with Anna, number one. That I found quite confusing, but apparently he was in the same building as her and he actually came to see her, so
It's like, he didn't care about me at all, about my feelings. Do you know, sometimes when people cheat, they feel bad. Like, I feel like the way it happened, he didn't care.
it seems these two are, you know, going to continue on with a friendship, and I feel like they kind of have to, don't really have a choice because they are in, you know, they came out of the same show, the same system, so they are going to be around each other. It's only easier to be friends. But what I really didn't expect is that she still has this irritants for.
But I mean, Curtis, just don't know what he's sees in him really.
She still finds him very annoying. She still finds him, you know, after everything that he was doing and how he was literally just like, for no reason, slamming. It's like, let's not even talk about Chris. Like, genuinely, I find this quite interesting. Reason being is because I didn't expect her to still retain this anger for him. Now, of course, what he was doing was wrong. He shouldn't have obviously sent that, you know, message along to Jordan to do what he needs to do. But when Anna said you are a narcissist and literally read it for filth on the show, I feel like that in itself was interesting. But continuing to slam him now clearly shows that, you know, her feelings haven't changed. We know she has a good friendship with Maura, so still she probably doesn't want to be around someone like Chris because, you know, he really was essentially a catalyst in that negative process. So what are we going to expect from the future of these relationships and this reunion? We don't know, because we have a lot going on. We have this whole stuff, you know, with Maura throwing a bit of shade. We have the Tommy Molly May stuff with Anton and Belle for the reunion to look forward to hopefully Sunday. And now we have also Anna and Chris, which, you know, this really just stamps on the fact that she still is pissed off by what was said. And really and truly, I don't think she's going to let it go. And really and truly, I think she is probably going to, like, you know, damage the friendship with Maura, especially the fact that if Maura is shading Amber a little bit, Amber might be a bit annoyed by that. And, you know, they begin, for their friendships now, will probably begin to crack. I feel like now things are going to separate because they're no longer in that villa together, they're no longer in that proximity. But this is why I'm thinking this is probably one of the best seasons, because really and truly, all of these guys are coming out and not keeping it real. They're pissed off, they're irritated, and they're going to say it, whether it be Maura, Belle, or Anna. They're literally going to say it with their chest and let people know why these other contestants, our colleagues, are, you know, I'm irritated with them. And she's even to the point where she's like, I don't even want to talk about Curtis, let's just not even bring his name up because I'm still pissed off with him after what he was doing. So clearly she is still very angry. We also have Anna's sister, who begins to even shade Maura. Now I didn't expect this to happen, but she was like, no shade, no tea, but I would not keep Maura in the same room as my man.
Yeah, I mean, Maura's the kind of girl to like, you know, I love Maura and everything, but I wouldn't leave her in a room with my man. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, hell no. She'd be like, it's charming.
Now that in itself speaks volumes of shade, and I feel that's a very rude thing to say, considering that you don't even know Maura, you haven't even, you know, stayed with her, you weren't even in the villa yourself. So I feel like that's just a bit OTT. However, perhaps from their behaviour in the villa, you know, they could express that maybe Anna's sister's right, who knows. But the fact that Anna's sister is even doing her own interviews clearly shows that a lot of people are trying to milk their ways from, you know, Love Island. And, you know, can't really blame them, to be honest. If you guys want to, then they want to. She's on BBC, you know, throwing shade at Maura. That was a bit unexpected. I didn't see that coming either. So if Anna has this good friendship with Maura, surely that friendship with Maura will now collapse because Anna is not good with Maura's man, Chris, and we have Anna's sister who's also shading Maura. So I feel like this relationship between these two isn't going to exist for long, and I want to just get this video out there so that you guys can talk about it and we can all comment, share, like and subscribe and discuss this topic down below. Do subscribe, click that button for daily consistent content please. Follow me on my Instagram at Murad_Morali. I'd massively appreciate it, and I'll catch you guys soon for another video.